You know, they go around here doing stuff to certain people and their livelihoods. I mean, just careless, frivolous, just deceitful acts, but dirty people. And they get away with it because we can't get to the people who's supposed to hold them accountable. And when we get to somebody who we think is going to hold them accountable, the quote unquote help, they end up doing the same thing to the victim trying to receive help. I've had this problem all the way from trying to seek legal help to getting law enforcement help. They downplay what has happened to you or what's being done to you, or if you tell them something that don't make sense or they ain't understanding, now they want to say you crazy. But they just get away with destroying people's livelihoods. And I think that people that goes around doing that, if you go around just deliberately doing stuff to destroy someone's livelihood, then you should have the money or come up with the money to pay for it. You is not only destroying that person, you're destroying that person and a family, people they associate with. What you do to people when you do this type of stuff, that quote unquote, what is it, coercive control nonsense, when you do that, that only not just affects the victim, it affects the victim's whole household, their friends, their family. Because they're not only affected financially, they are affected mentally, could be physically. They can end up with medical conditions from worry and stress from what you've done. I don't know how this stuff exists to where people could just do something. You could just, boom, pick somebody and do this stuff to and get away with it. They have me homeless and nobody has paid for it. I got to get back on my feet myself. I got to help myself. I had a back injury they downplayed. I got to help myself. I lost my beautiful apartment. And for what? To go be living in a shelter. I've been in that shelter 7 months now. 3 different ones. I got to help myself. But when I was helping myself, they let people say and do things to affect my income, to affect my 5-star at work. You put into play stuff that was going to destroy me when it played out. I'm in the shelter. But this is what they do. This is what they allow around here. And I have been for the past 20 years searching for that person or persons that is supposed to put a stop to this. Because had they put a stop to what I was saying was happening, it wouldn't have happened. I would still be in my apartment. I got to spend my Mother's Day at the shelter with I'm living in the shelter. What sense does it make? You in this coercive control stuff is nonsense. It don't make sense. And I think the use of it is costing you more money than the damage that you're doing to the victim. This deceit, the delays. You got to keep your stories, your lies up. You got to plot and plan and initiate these plots and plans. But this is what you do to people. You like to pick people to ruin. Why? Because I'm outspoken. I speak up against the nonsense that you do. Oh, you think people supposed to go around and let you do stuff to them and not say nothing about it? Or experience stuff that they ain't supposed to be experiencing because you caused it and not say nothing about it? I don't know what kind of world you live in, but the world I'm living in right now is really messed up. You want to know everything. The ultimate invasion of privacy is knowing everything about somebody. And that's what you did to me. That's why I couldn't get ahead. That's when I was getting ahead and they found out about it. They destroyed it. That's why my life is like it is. It's an ultimate invasion of privacy. That you would sit up here and let people have this much knowledge about my business to where they could destroy me at any drop of a dime. And I don't know nothing about them. I don't read these people's minds. I don't read their thoughts. I can't hear their thoughts. But you seem to have an unusual knowledge about everything I'm about to do. And this mess started when they sent me to them doctors at Warren Truck Plant. But you won't tell me, get back on my feet. But when I was on my feet, you tried to knock me off my feet. What sense does this stuff you do make? It's not logical. What you doing is not logical. So why are you doing it? Why don't you just let people live? Let them earn what they're supposed to earn. If they want to be rich and can obtain being rich, let them be rich. You ain't the only person who can be rich. And who is you to go around here and pick and point out who gonna be rich or stopping somebody from being rich? Who are you to determine that? But that's what you do. That's your logic. And you messed up in the head. You the one need to see a psychiatrist.